Hi there, students. To put or to leave something or somebody in the shade. Okay, so if something puts something else in the shade, it makes it seem less important, less remarkable. So imagine we've got two objects and they're the same. If we put one in the sunshine, you can see all of it and it looks beautiful. If you put it in the shade, it's still impressive, but it's not as impressive as the one in the shade. And this is the idea. She was such a beautiful woman that she put the beauty of younger women in the shade. They were they didn't seem as beautiful as her. The celebrations here at Easter are quite good, but the celebrations of Christmas really put those in the shade. I went to a really good concert last night. It was so good that it put all concerts that I'd been to previously in the shade. I did pretty well in the exam, but my friend John's results really put mine in the shade. They were just so much better. They were so much more impressive. Okay, so the new player in the team put some of the old players in the shade to outshine, to eclipse, to overshadow, to be much better than. So I thought I'd done pretty well in my exams, but my sister's exam results really put my results in the shade. Okay, so mine weren't bad at all, but somebody else's put them in the shade. They made them look less important or unimportant in comparison. Okay, so one thing puts something else or somebody else in the shade. This actress is so beautiful that she puts all other actresses in the shade. She leaves all other actresses in the shade. She is just so much prettier than them. She no one else can compete with her. Okay, so she leaves them standing, if you like. Okay, so to put someone in the shade, to make their efforts seem insignificant by comparison. So if something is good, but something that is much better puts the original one in the shade. So putting something in the shade. This is chiefly a British idiom. To be much better than something. So their performance really puts our performance in the shade. We did pretty well, but compared to them, that's very difficult. I scored 3 goals last week, which I thought was pretty good. But your 6 really leave me in the shade. They surpass me. They are much better than mine. So yeah, my results were put in the shade. They don't shine nearly as well, nearly as impressively as yours. This is like upstage, to eclipse, to outshine, to dwarf. Yeah, John's English is pretty good, and it really puts mine in the shade. Okay, I'm saying his is so much better than mine that, well, mine's okay, it's not bad, but his is absolutely brilliant. Now, this is in formality. Put something in the shade. I think I'm going to give it a 4.5 in formality, using a semi-formal conversation, semi-formal writing, in something informal as well. So, to leave or to put someone or something in the shade.